gave me the middle finger as well. I left my prayer mat at home. I tend to always carry a prayer mat with me. Usually, I always have a prayer mat in my bag, my backpack. However, I kind of left it in the units. Sorry, the studio. Whoa. Bit much. So I do this thing whenever I'm away, if I'm on holiday or abroad. I like to cook. When I'm at home, I don't like to cook. I don't know how to explain it. It's just my thing. No, damn it. I remember when I first went abroad, well, independently first went abroad, and the first in-house breakfast that was prepared, which was eggs, beans, I think it was bread, it wasn't even toast. Anyway, I really enjoyed it, and so it's kind of like a tradition now. Every time I go away, I prepare the same breakfast. This edition of eggs, beans, and bread isn't so great. I got brioche bread, sweet brioche bread. That is the current situation. And this is the view. So you might be wondering, what brings you to Budapest? Well, no particular reason other than to just spend some time with the wife and the baby before I leave for a separate trip. I need to spend a good portion of the day doing work, but there will be some sightseeing. So, see you then. Sorry. The lifts are tiny. I mean, the level of security in that building, you'd think we're staying at the Royal Palace. We've come out, it's facing me, it's not facing you. Why are you getting upset for? You gave me the middle finger as well. Talk about hospitality. Anyways, it's just gone midday and thought we'd go for a little stroll. Weather is very cold. We did pop out last night and it was blisteringly cold. Is that the right way of saying it? Blisteringly cold. I did visit Budapest like 5 or 6 years ago, so I'm quite familiar with this part of town. 6 years ago, we came to this food court. 6 years after, we're back. And things haven't really changed that much. But yeah, I mean, I just needed some fresh air, to be honest. I feel like that Airbnb was sucking the life out of me. I'm a huge fan of architecture, especially old European architecture. And when I first came to Budapest, it was the thing that stuck out for me the most. Now, for example, have a look at this building over here. And even the one next to it. You ain't finding stuff like that in the UK. Or if you are, it's way up north. They've even got a Tesco here. That's a first for me. I've never seen a Tesco anywhere else in Europe other than in Hungary. Check out the meal deal. Okay, obviously not interested in the bacon. Egg and bacon, no. Tuna and bacon. I didn't come all the way to Budapest to try Tesco's finest meal deal. But this is tempting. Can't say I've been in lifts that are any smaller than this. Back to the grind. On the dining table in the AM. It's currently 3 PM. Yasin has gone down for a nap, a very lengthy one. He kind of fell asleep as we were outside. And ever since then, the house has been absolutely silent. I miss him, but I really appreciate this silence. Why am I struggling like this when there is a perfectly good door which opens and the sketchy... Whoa, this is proper sketchy, isn't it? Jeez Louise. Oh, that's scary. I'm going to stand on the edge just in case it falls. So the situation in Budapest is that the sun is setting. We are going to start our day once the sun goes down. Although we did go out already, but this is going to be like a proper outing because Yassine's had his nap. Haven't you? Had your nap, right? Guys ready? This here. Cab's here. Time for us to go.
Aggie?
No, not Aggie. I'm just going to someone else's cab. Thank you. Oh, inside there? I think it is, yeah. I think it's inside there. We finally come out to be tourists for the night, and I was afraid that it was going to be really, really cold because last night it was like really bad. But actually, it's not too bad. The weather is mild. Yassine is wrapped up warm, and we are now going to one of the main attractions, which is a like a shopping arcade, indoor market. But that closes in about 10-15 minutes. So, yeah. Thank you. Thanks a lot. It looks like a lot of produce, isn't it? This is like licorice. Licorice? Paprika. These little vintage tins. Yeah. Should we get one of those?
This or this?
This one?
Yeah. This one?
I quite like that one. Do you think? Yeah, we'll take that one.
Okay. This is
According to the wife, paprika is a very popular... what is it? Like a spice? It's a very popular spice in Hungary. I had no idea, but yeah. So I decided to get a souvenir. Thank you.
bye.
Bye. Souvenir? Check. I feel like we've obviously missed the busy period. In fact, we've walked in just when they're about to close. So tomorrow we want to come back here and just have a real look around properly. It does feel like this would be a really nice place to be when there's lots of things happening, when obviously a lot more of the, what do you call these shops, are open, people around. It almost looks like a converted train station. Do you know what I mean? Yasmin wanted a coffee, so obviously naturally you go on Google and you check local cafes, and I came across this place. Most places are closing around 6, so I didn't have any idea what this place was. No, don't throw the pencils on the floor. Aside from the fact that they have coffee, I didn't know that this was a fancy restaurant. So yeah, I feel a bit kind of awkward just ordering the coffee. I might order some snacks and stuff. It's actually a nice place to just sit for a bit. It is quite cold outside.
What day you had it? That Saturday before I need.
Coffee done. We are now gonna... Whoa! Is it cold? How cold is it?
It's not that cold.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually feel that.
It doesn't feel as cold. But obviously I'm just conscious of Yassine because he's ill, and I want to make sure that he's not getting more ill. So we are probably gonna be making our way back to the temp home. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna probably end the vlog here. there's not really much else that's going to happen tonight, is there? It seems like the locals are a little bit sour today. Maybe a little bit cold.